Hello, I'm Mrs. Ehlke, and today I'm here with Olivia. And I asked Olivia what she wanted to make for a video to share with you guys so that you could draw or color with us as well. And Olivia said,
pineapple.
A pineapple. So let's see what you came up with, Olivia. Can you show them? Here is Olivia's pineapple, and here is my pineapple. We used a black marker and then colored pencils to color it in. So if you would like to do this project with us, grab your pencil or your markers and your colored pencils and join us in making an awesome pineapple picture. Yes? And Olivia said that her favorite thing about pineapples is
Eating them.
eating them. Hopefully you like to eat pineapples too. They are very good for you. All right, well, we hope you have fun with these tutorials, and please check out our page on YouTube, Ehlke Art, for all kinds of fun things that you can learn how to draw, okay? Enjoy!
Bye, I'll miss you.
To start our pineapple drawing, we're going to use our markers, and we're going to make a line that's a little bit higher than halfway on our paper. Can you make a line right here, Olivia?
Okay.
On your paper? Right in the middle. Good. Now we're going to make another line that's towards the bottom of our paper, like that, right in the middle. Can you make a line like that too? Very good. All right, now we're going to connect the lines with curved lines to make a pineapple.
Mom, do you know what's my best thing
What's your best thing?
about pineapples?
What?
Eating them.
Oh, they are good, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right. Next, we're going to start making kind of some triangle shapes, but they're going to curve a little bit. So I'm going to make one that goes out and then back in like that.
Oh yeah, I can tell with that.
You can tell that'll be the top of the pineapple? Yeah. Good. I'll make sure it's nice and pointy at the end.
Yeah, I'm trying to make pink.
Good. Now I'm going to do one on the other side. Out and in.
Out and in.
Now I'm going to do one straight in the middle, like that. So it kind of looks like a crown. Good. Now I'm going to do it again, a little bit higher this time, on both sides. Make some points like that. And then another one in the middle. Good, and you could keep doing this more and more. Maybe we'll do just a couple smaller ones because they have a lot of green pieces. We're just running out of room on our paper. It can go higher and higher and higher. All right, now let's look at the bottom part of the pineapple. I'm going to start by making some diagonal lines, and they'll start at the top and it'll kind of curve down like this so that I have nice diagonal lines all the way down my pineapple. You can start a little farther over here. They don't have to curve quite so much. So maybe start your next one over here.
Like right here?
That's fine. Once I get all of my diagonal lines one way, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing going the other way so that it'll actually cross the lines that I already have. And I'm adding just a slight curve to my lines. To cover my pineapple. And make sure to do some down here too.
And
Good. Now I'm going to take the letter V and I'm going to make it upside down in each of the little boxes of my pineapple. So I'm going to find a hole and make an upside down V, or a little mountain. Every time I have a little space, I want to add an upside down V. Okay, so all these little boxes, you've got a lot in yours. See if you can throw an upside down V in there. Olivia is going to be doing this for days because she's got lots and lots of openings. And while Olivia adds those, I'm going to probably start coloring mine because we've got the drawing done. She's going to be doing her V's for a while. When coloring my pineapple, the bottom is mainly yellow, so I'm going to start with a lighter color of yellow and just color all of it right now the same. Then I'm going to add some shading that'll really make the pineapple pop and make it look more real. It's looking good, Olivia. We'll let you catch up in just a minute, okay? You've got lots and lots of mountains in your pineapple, huh? We just cut up a pineapple the other day and ate it up, and it was yummy, wasn't it? Nice and juicy.
The best thing about apples is eating them.
Best thing about pineapples is eating them.
Thing.
That's your theory, huh? That's your thing, is eating them. Mom cuts and you eat, right? That sounds about right, huh? Now, if you want to get a little fancier, you can get like a light shade of brown or even a darker color of yellow. Here, I can start with kind of this yellowy orange color. And I'm going to add a little bit of shading to my sections just by kind of going around the outside edges of each of my shapes. That adds just a little bit more depth. You could also do the same thing just by kind of tracing over your lines here with a darker shade of yellow or orange, or a light brown would work too. And that way, it makes it look a little bit fancier.
Okay, I'm done with them.
All right, you got them.
Yeah.
Okay, find a yellow. Now we're gonna start coloring
Okay.
the bottom of your pineapple yellow.
Oh, come on. Those are all flat.
Yeah, and we might need to sharpen them, huh?
Okay.
Okay, so we got the pencil sharpened, and now Olivia is catching up by adding some yellow to her pineapple.
Of course I will. Bye-bye.
She also went ahead and threw on some green too, but we'll add a little bit more detail to that. And I'm going to go ahead and go around the outside edges of my pineapple too, just to make them a little bit darker along the edges, so that, again, it stands out a little bit more.
This looks really good.
I'm glad it's working well for you. If I wanted to go just a shade darker too, I can even add a little bit of brown to my edges. I don't want to get too brown, but I could at least darken up some of these sections just a little bit more, especially along the outside edges, with a little bit of brown.
We'll make a little bit of fancy. Do the thing.
Yep, so now Olivia's going to add a little bit of darker color to hers. As well.
can help me catch up. So I don't,
Gonna help you catch up, huh?
yeah.
Now, all of these little upside down mountains, I think I'm gonna add a little bit of green to those. So I'm gonna find a green colored pencil and just kind of go over some of these mountains to add a tiny bit of green to my pineapple as well. And I'm just kind of going over my lines. I'm not being super neat about it, but just kind of adding some shading. I'm coloring right by the lines. And then Olivia already did the green top part of the pineapple, so I have to catch up with her on that. I'm going to pick a darker green for the top part, and I'm going to go ahead and color the top of my pineapple as well, so I can catch up with Olivia. Ooh, keep working on that. That looks nice, Olivia. For the top part, I'm just going to color all of it the same color, and then I might add a little bit of shading to that too, if you want to get a little fancier. So right now I'm just using my one green. This one's called emerald green, but a regular green would work too.
Yeah, somebody let us use these pencils.
Actually, Dad bought me these for Christmas. This was one of my Christmas presents last year.
Dad.
Isn't that nice of him?
Dad bought these pencils.
And we love using them for our videos. These are Arteza pencils, colored pencils. They come in a big, huge set. I don't even know how many there are, but they give us some really nice bright colors.
I don't even know what Arteza means.
Arteza, that's the name of the kind of pencils. All right, so I have all of my green right now the same shade, and I want to go a little bit darker along the edges. So I'm just going to switch. This is actually more of a blue-green, but I'm going to go ahead and darken the edges of my pineapple leaves here with a little bit of a darker color. You could also do this just by pushing harder with your green pencil. Are your arms getting tired? This is a lot of work coloring, huh?
Yeah, especially not for only, especially for me.
Especially for you, huh?
Yeah.
I guess we need to do more arm exercises.
No,
Keep those arms moving.
but
I have kids tell me all the time that their
would make me
arms
really
get tired, huh? That would make you tired?
Yeah.
Looking good, looking good. The only other thing that I could add to this if I wanted to, of course, would be to color the background in, which I think I'm going to leave white, but I do want to add maybe a little bit of a shadow underneath my pineapple. So while you're working on that, I'm going to add just a little bit of a blue shadow underneath my pineapple, just to make it look like it's sitting on the ground. And I do that just by coloring lightly under my pineapple, kind of making a curved area. So that it looks like it's hanging out on a table or something. And there you have it, masterpiece. I hope you enjoyed making these pineapples with us. Olivia's gonna finish hers up and we'll show you how it turns out.
Yeah, this wheel is really great.